Hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Sun, the Lost Age. Last time we fought Briggs and his pirate companions, and they got arrested. And this time, also we gave a little kid some food. You're the one who gave my son some food, aren't you? Did you want to see the cave? Yeah. I'm only letting you pass because you did good to by my son. I'm only letting you explore. I'm only letting you by so you can explore a little. Make sure you don't lay a hand on any of the mayor's treasure. Oh, sure. I totally won't go ransacking it. I don't actually remember what all we can do in here, but there are some things we can do. Oozes and ghouls apparently are what we face. I did switch the gen around a little bit, so I wanted to go back to the normal ones. As much as I do like showing off some of the other capabilities that people can use, I'd typically rather not. Alright. I just don't really want to deal with it. At least not yet. I might at some point. Get rid of that post. And as you can see, the bridge is out there, but what we can do is use the lash to get up here. Now, there isn't a penalty for actually grabbing the stuff, that's why I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Lucky Metal is actually really good. Got some money. And we got the Ixion Mail. This is a piece of mail for female. Well, I thought it was just for females. Apparently not. Resist wind and water, which is a good thing for Felix, but he does have the Synergy armor. But he's also the only one that can wear it. As you can see, it gives him plus 20 resist to each of those elements. Wind is one of his weaknesses, so this isn't a bad idea. I thought it was actually female specific. I don't know why. It is a male. Let's give this to Jenna. That way Felix's stuff isn't too... plus 20 max PP, so... Let's go ahead and just give Felix this, because I know he's someone that will definitely use that. The Synergy Mail, while very good, it's not going to be helpful in the long run because of the weaker defense. Excuse me. Also, as you can tell, these guys have a weakness to fire. Not too bad. But they're taken out pretty easily. I don't really know if... Okay, yeah. The ooze, if you're not careful with them, they can summon friends, basically split apart and give themselves more companions. So if you do want to EXP grind, you could do some early EXP grinding with them. There is a better area to do it, but it is later in the game, so it's just kind of depending on what you want. But as you can see, there isn't that much we can do here. Harpies! Nothing like what they are in Greek mythology by any chance. They're horrible creatures in this. They were horrible creatures in Greek mythology too, but if Yu-Gi-Oh had anything to say about it, they were very much not. I've heard that the deeper you go into the cave, the more dangerous it gets, so be wary. How about that? I am going to hang on to Synergy armor, because if we're going to go get Piers, I don't know what his armor is going to be. The mayor did say to come by his place. What do you think about Hafra? Have you taken a fancy to it? Sure. Then you are welcome to stay here and relax as long as you please. I'm sure our mayor will be happy to hear it. And they're hanging out here. The mayor's over here.
Briggs tells me that there are huge towns on a continent that lies across the Eastern Sea. He tells me that by trading with one another, all these towns prosper and grow. I've made a decision. If Alhafra is to prosper, then we must trade too. Trade and grow. I'm going to build an entire trade fleet and make lots of money. Still, there must be other pirates and freeboaters still roam around in the high seas. Felix, Briggs told me that you and your friends have fought with great strength. If you could lend me that strength, we would not need to fear of any pirates. So if you would be willing to help us out, our town could begin trading and prospering. What do you think?
Do we have a deal? No.
Oh, such a pity that you don't see the potential of this partnership. I certainly will hope that you would reconsider. We stand to make a lot of money. I'm sure the mayor has his reasons for halting repairs on the sailboat. The mayor feels that Mardra should only go back.
Mardra should only get back what was stolen from them,
Nothing more. But now it seems that the Mardrans are getting the better end of the deal. The mayor thinks it's unfair. Mardra should benefit while Hafra suffers. That's why he's keeping the pirates' money and using it to repair Al-Hafra, not the boat. If Mardra wants their boat fixed, then they can pay us to have it fixed.
I mean, that's not a completely, like, incorrect idea. I mean, it is their boat. They should pay for repairs. You should go to the watchtower and gaze southward. On a clear day, you can see the most amazing view of Ayers Rock from there. This leads upward, which is the watchtower, I believe he was speaking of. Or she. Can't really tell with some of these sprites.
I'd been saying Indra wasn't in the right place for some time now. Nobody would believe me until the mayor, Mardra, actually walked in.
Looky here, can you see Ayers Rock out there? Yeah. Ayers Rock is all the way over there. From there, it just looks like a regular old rock, but up close it's something else. If the first thing you think, you know, when you see it, now that's one serious rock. Alright. I'm trying to think if... I can't remember if we can go back and hang out with Piers and kind of like let him know, or if that's not available at the moment. I actually think it's not available at the moment. Unfortunately. But we do need to head down this way. As you can see, once you head down, you can't actually go back. And the reason why I was kind of going on about like how you could actually kind of do this out of order is you could actually go to Ayers Rock first. You don't have to go to the town first of Al-Hafra and fight the pirates. You could actually come to Ayers Rock. Thing is, though, Ayers Rock, if you aren't careful, can be kind of... well, not just kind of. It can actually be a tough place. That's Ayers Rock right there. I don't remember if there's a gen down here. I'm going to check real quick. It's kind of one of these mixed... Oh, no? Okay, fine. Jeez. Well, I didn't realize you were such a, well, annoying garbage. I don't know. This actually leads all the way down to a different town altogether. And if we head in... Yeah, we're back at Garo. Normally, and if you want to, we don't really need to, but if you wanted to, you could stop by Garo and actually grab what you need. Funny thing is, you don't actually need to, actually, we'll go to Ayers Rock. I was thinking, yeah, you could actually go this way. That way you don't have to go through the long way of the Yampi Desert, and then go see what happens with Piers. But I think it makes more sense to go to Ayers Rock first. Oh, nice. Level 14. Got Quake Sphere, the upgraded version of Quake. And, it makes a little bit more sense to get this power up here. You could technically actually go to Ayers Rock before you even go through the Yampi Desert, but I don't know if you could completely go through all of it. I don't think you can. If you don't have Scoop, I think you actually do need it. Beware of Whirlwind stones. The stones magnify the power of the wind. Use caution when approaching Ayers Rock. You use Whirlwind, and it will push the sand aside. That's mainly a lot of the puzzles here is using Whirlwind, and it's because Ayers Rock, Whirlwind, all that kind of stuff. It's really not too crazy on it, but it's not a difficult place to be. But as you can see, there are a lot of little junctures where you need to make sure that it's like, oh, okay, I'm going the right way, or no, I'm not, because this area is blocked off. Alright. If you did go to Garo, you would still be at night, so there's really no point into going to Garo yet. We need the ability you get here to really do anything about Garo. It's fine. Just use Plasma and just attack. I've been talking a lot, so I'm just... oh, yay, Jenna. I've been talking a bit, so I haven't really thought to really worry about cutting these fights out. And we've got ourselves a Mimic. Mimics... well, they're Mimics. They're not that bad to deal with. Let's boost Felix's attack. That way when he uses Ragnarok, it's going to do extra damage. It doesn't... Defense drops by 9, which isn't a lot. Yeah, wind on this guy does nothing. 118. Okay, so fire does more damage. Unfortunately, the one who does the most damage as far as attacks is Felix, and he's the one that I'm wanting to increase, well, increasingly keep using Ragnarok here to take him out. There we go. 272, and we got a lucky medal. We'll give the lucky medal to Jenna, that way she can have 2 of them. You want to hang on to all the lucky medals you get. There's a really good minigame you can use these lucky medals for, and it is incredibly helpful. Also, this maze can get a little bit confusing. Alright, yeah, I can't do that side. Actually, I need to use Cure on Jenna. She got hit pretty hard by that attack from the Mimic. Oh, he was defending, that's why. Typically, when I play, if it's a bunch of small battles like this, I won't use Synergy all that much. I'll probably just use normal attacks. Because you want to save your Synergy for these moments and for boss fights, or fights with mimics. It can kind of make normal fighting a little bit dull. But it's an RPG, so it's like, what do you expect at this point? Alright, want to make sure you do that one for that chest. I believe there's no... Okay, that leaves the screen. We don't want to do that yet. I know there's at least one gen here, so it's just a matter of actually... In Ayers Rock entirely, so it's just a matter of actually finding the right area to... I don't know where I was going with that. Lost my train of thought completely. I don't know how I do that sometimes. I guess it's because I try to multitask in my mind as I'm playing a game and commentating. God, holy... I don't know. It's dumb. Alright. Really? Emus? You guys are ridiculous. Also, the Quake Sphere is the largest, the highest form of Quake. So it's the least amount in terms of cost for the highest form of the Synergy. And as you can see, it hits 7 enemies, which is actually really good. So if you do need to take them out, a lot of enemies out, Quake Sphere is a good one for it. However, as you can see, it's 15. For people like Sheba and Jenna, it's not a lot, but for Felix, it's quite a bit. So it's kind of a mixed bag. We'll use Quake Sphere. Jenna, you can hit the guy on the right, because he's going to not get a whole lot of damage. And as you can see, Sheba has like almost no Synergy. As far as variety of what she's capable of doing. Oh, it's because you were defending. Of course. Kobolds do a lot of defending. Let's take care of that. Oh, okay. I do need to do it again. I'm glad I saw that. Yeah, you may not think about doing this twice, but you miss out on a chest if you don't, so... Kinda need to do that one twice. I think that's one of the only ones that you have to... If it's not the only one, it's one of the only ones. And there's not that many that you would actually have to do it multiple times, thankfully. They don't do that a whole lot. Alright. Yeah, just do that. Actually, a flare wall. Because I think it's fire. No, it's... Why did I think fire? Oh my gosh. Dude, it's been a day. It all started when I totally forgot that I had an appointment that I had to run to today. Golly. And it's not one I can really miss out on, so I don't know why I totally forgot about it. Ugh. Especially with it being in a paradise. But anyway. Sheba now knows Storm Ray. Oh my goodness. Finally. You learned the mid form of one of your abilities. A cookie! So cookies, these are really valuable items. They raise the max PP of whoever eats it. I have I have one. It's a single use. It's very random to the amount. I typically do give this to Felix, just because unless like this he has the synergy armor, which he honestly only leaves. If it wasn't the Ixion armor that gives him resistance, I would totally have kept the synergy armor because it gives him 20 synergy power. But we're gonna use this on him. He gains a good bit. He gains, what was that, 8? I think it was 8. So that's a whole Ragnarok. Alright, Emu, get out of here. No one likes you. But genuinely, this whole mess of a thing is just a little bit of everywhere. I'm trying to remember where everything is, and I don't quote me on this because I'm not entirely sure, but I think if you use retreat, it resets everything. So you don't want to use retreat. Also, good grief, Shiva's synergy is really low. And that's the unfortunate thing with this area. She's going to be using Whirlwind a lot. And as you can see, this leads up here, but it does nothing. That's a shortcut for later. The thing is, though, if you grab everything from here, you don't... Excuse me. You don't have to worry about coming back. And unless Felix did not Claw Slash, that's the one I was thinking of. It's basically the Emu's version of a charge. But since it was against Felix, it did almost no damage. Alright. Let's head down this way. Okay, yeah, there's that. I gotta head down here, where the beginning of the dungeon is, and it's left. Alright. Not bad. Come down here, open the chest to find a smoke bomb. Get rid of that. Good grief. The unfortunate thing about this is you're such a low level and you have to rely on Whirlwinds so much in this. Shiva's practically going to have no synergy power throughout this entire adventure. It is really that bad. Just a plasma. It's enough damage to make sure both of them are taken care of. And you have to use Whirlwind here. And what this does is it clears all the sand off of the wall. And now you have a clear path upward. Those are one-time uses, so you never have to worry about doing this again. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything in this area quite yet. But if you can see in the background, it's got that I forget what those things are called. Those statues that... the Moa Moa statues or something? I forget their name. But either that or the wind things from Trials of Mana. Because I've played a little bit of the game from the Switch version when they re-released it in the collection. It's an interesting game. I didn't beat it. Not yet, anyway. Oh, yeah, that's right. Can I actually have Piers by this point? I might be able to. I'm not saying I absolutely can, but I might be able to, because I saw that. Oh, gosh. Alright. Let's do this real quick. And see if there's a way to get to that treasure chest over there that we saw. Yeah, it's down here. And I'll probably cut it for the episode here. But what I'll do is I'll meet you guys back at the town where Piers is, and hopefully we'll see him available to come with, because that would make some of this a lot nicer. That way we have an extra person. And Stormbrand. Alright. Unleashes Hurricane. Now, he is the only one that can equip this. Jenna cannot equip this. This is one of the bigger swords. So, we'll leave it at that. So, I will see you guys back when we get to that city with Piers in it.